students, will continue with the topic flower, and today we'll be studying about aestivations. But before studying aestivations, we'll be studying few terminologies such as Epicalyx and Perianth. Epicalyx is an additional whorl which is formed of bracteole and it is present outside the calyx. Epicalyx is the characteristic feature of family Malvaceae and it is protective in function. The example of Epicalyx is China rose and lady's finger. This is the flower of China rose. In this, these are the epicalyx, then this is calyx and this is corolla. So as we can see, this is calyx and outside the calyx this is epicalyx. This is about 5 to 8 in number. These are comparatively smaller than the calyx. Then is perianth. Perianth is another floral whorl. When the calyx and corolla, it remains undifferentiated, and each member of perianth, it is called as tepal. When the tepals are free from each other, then the condition is known as polyphylous. But when the tepals, they are fused with each other, then the condition is known as gamophylous. When the tepals are green in color, then such type of perianth, it is called as sepaloid perianth. And since it is green in color, it can perform the function of photosynthesis. If the tepals are colored, then such type of perianth, it is called as petaloid perianth. And since it is colored, it helps in the process of pollination. Then comes aestivations. Aestivation can be defined as arrangement of sepals, petals or tepals in a flower with respect to members of same whorl. Then it is called as aestivation. On the basis of the arrangement of sepal, petal or tepals, there are different types of aestivations such as valvate aestivation, twisted aestivation, imbricate aestivation and vexillary aestivation. The first type of aestivation, it is called as valvate aestivation. In this type of aestivation, the margins of sepals or petals, they lie close to each other, but they will not show overlapping. Such type of aestivation is called as valvate aestivation. The example of valvate aestivation is calyx of Datura and Calotropis. So these are the margins of sepals or petals. The next aestivation, it is called as twisted aestivation. In this type of aestivation, the margins of sepals or petals, they are overlapping each other. Each margin of the sepal or petal, it will overlap on the margin of other sepal or petal. So this type of aestivation, it is called as twisted aestivation. The example of twisted aestivation is China rose, cotton, etc. This is the flower of China rose. If we observe the flower carefully, then we can see that the margins of these petals, they show overlapping on each other. So each margin, it will show that the margin is overlapping the margin of other petal. This type of aestivation, it is called as twisted aestivation. The third type of aestivation, it is called as imbricate aestivation. In this type of aestivation, out of 5 sepals or petals, one of the sepal or petal, it is completely internal. It means the margins of this sepal or petal, they are present on the inner side. The other sepal or petal, it is completely external, which means the margins are present on the outer side, and remaining 3 they will show overlapping. So this type of aestivation, in which one of the sepal or petal it is completely internal, the second sepal or petal it is completely external, and remaining 3 they show overlapping, this aestivation is called as imbricate aestivation. The example of imbricate aestivation is Cassia, Bovinia, etc. The difference between valvate aestivation and twisted aestivation is valvate aestivation do not show overlapping of margins, whereas twisted aestivation it shows overlapping of the margins, and imbricate it is intermediate between valvate and twisted aestivation. Then comes the last aestivation, that is vexillary aestivation. In this type of aestivation, out of 5 petals, one of the petal is the largest one and it is called as standard or vexillum. These 2 petals which are present on the lateral side, they are called as wings, and these 2 small petals which are present on the inner side, they are called as keel. So this is the last type of aestivation, which is called as vexillary aestivation. Thank you.